No, I didn't. It's
Yeah,
fine.
you did.
And we got it. I just need to adjust us a little bit here.
Adjust
There we go.
Oh,
All right.
yeah. So
We good. Good. It finally got
everything's
in
over
here.
there with you.
I'm gonna have to have glasses. Gonna have
I gotta look
glasses. Oh, hang
sideways
on.
again.
No, I can fix it. Let me fix it. We get there, y'all. There we go. Is that better?
I guess.
You see it? I can't, so I'm gonna have to put glasses
Yeah,
on.
put your glasses on.
Ah, there. Hi Linda Chandler. Hi Barb at Ben's Over Acres.
Trying to get my eyes sticky.
Nancy, our treasured home. I've been reading while I was waiting on him, so I've already read the comments. Usually guys say they're waiting on their wives. Let's trade paint. Hello.
Well, I usually am waiting on her, but
I think that's Sean, maybe. Let's see. Barb at Jesus is Lord. Hello. Treasure Hunter Neil. Hello. Some of these came over from Jen's live. So I was just watching Jan's live before ours and saw her telling about fixing to get a cow with a cow that's already pregnant. I think she said it was well, I forgot what you call them.
well, I hope it's miniature.
That's what do you call them? What do you call those? Those cows.
Cows.
Never mind. Never mind. I can't think of it. What kind of cow she's getting? Somebody knows because some of these people were over there. Somebody put it on
Kind
here.
like
'cause I
John
done
wanted.
forgot. What was that?
I can't remember.
Dexter. There it is.
Oh.
A Dexter cow. It's already pregnant. So she's trading her. He wasn't in here. She's trading her donkey and some sheep, I think, for it.
See?
So
she
awesome.
couldn't train.
No, she gave up the donkey. He went to live with
I asked her.
He went to live with the female donkey.
I asked her how that was going to work on her. I asked her last year at the pic.
She's not going to get to make it this year. I already told you that. Yeah.
I knew that wasn't going to work out for her.
So, okay. Let's see. I think we said to everybody. And everybody's saying hi.
But I think she said that she was
learning. If I missed anybody.
Good, but evidently not.
Okay. So, yeah, we did. We got everybody.
You got a
said hi to everybody.
List
I got a list.
You
as
sure?
usual. Yes, I got a list.
How fast you going to go through it tonight?
Oh, no. We're not. We're going to go slow.
She going to speed ding through it.
So we have a few members that are members. I don't know if I've seen anybody on here that's members, but if you're a member of our channel, you can get, we have emojis that are just for members. So if you go down to the emoji spot down there, you get member emojis. But I don't see anybody in here that's a member right now. So anyway, I do have a whole list, I promise. I'm just trying to go slow.
She's promising.
Advertisements, cut off the mic on your highs. Oh, okay. So people missed me probably. I mean, missed us saying hi. Well, we said hi to everybody. We went through and said hi to everybody. So if we missed you, that might be why. Maybe you were getting an advertisement. I hate that. I don't know why they do that so bad now, but like I watch other lives. Now, Jan's, I did not get any interruptions on Jan's, but when I go to watch Kathy at Living Miracle, she has several advertisements come on through her live. So I don't know. I might see. There must be a way to cut that off. Does anybody know? There must be a way to turn that off because Jan didn't have any.
I don't know. So far tonight, it ain't cutting nobody's names out.
Well, true. You shouldn't have said it out loud. Shouldn't have said that out loud. We have been getting
Hey, Jan.
problems where it was cutting people's name off and we couldn't tell who was commenting. It was weird. Hey, Jan. So I was just saying, you were getting a cow, a Dexter cow that's already
A
pregnant.
cow.
Yep, that's awesome. And but I sure am gonna miss you at the picnic. We are going to miss you at the picnic.
So
Sure.
Jan, whenever you
Checked
get
up,
frustrated with it, don't have a cow. Just gonna tell you now.
So okay. Let's see. So anyway, yeah, the picnic's coming up.
Yep. What,
So
2
excited.
weeks?
Yeah, no, it's more than 2 weeks, ain't it?
Well, we got next week,
3 weeks.
and then the next week after that.
About 3 weeks
It's the
before the
picnic.
picnic, September 14th.
Well, we got Labor Day next weekend, and the weekend after that is
Picnic.
picnic.
So
Picnic time.
anyway, so
So actually,
we've got quite a few that have said they can't come. We've got
actually
some
2
that
weeks from tomorrow.
we got quite a few that are coming too, but we've got quite a few that are normally there that's not going to get to come. So I hate that. We're going to
Yeah.
miss people, but we got a few new people coming too. So
Yeah,
we'll
there's a few
see.
more new
Yep,
coming.
yep.
So
So we'll see how
we'll
it
see
goes.
how it goes and
And
go
that,
from there.
if anybody don't know about that, that information is on the Heartland Homesteaders Facebook page. We have a Heartland Homesteader picnic September 14th in Grand Rivers, Kentucky at noon. So at noon.
New.
I'm so going to miss y'all. Yeah.
Yeah.
It won't be the same without you.
No,
So let's
that's
see.
true.
So tomorrow in the morning, we are going to Higgs Rock Farm
Mhm.
and see Holland and Lily. And we were supposed to go a few weeks ago, but then Lily got sick and she had the, a stomach flu, something. So we had to keep putting it off. And even to her birthday, bless her heart, she was sick through her birthday and we had to postpone that. And, but we go visit them every once in a while. And Lee hangs out with Holland while me and Lily go to the Amish stores. And I don't know if we're going to go to the Amish
They're
stores.
going down there. They look at them Amish men and them
Whatever.
sexy beards.
So Lee just went out, picked them some
hats and-
apples.
Oh,
Scoot. We got
a scoot. How can I scoot?
We got a basket full of apples right there.
It's
Off
apples.
of our apple trees. We've got a gala apple tree and it was loaded this year. So we gave away
There's
apples.
still a bunch out there.
Gave away apples to the kids, and I didn't do a whole lot with apples this year. My shirt ain't fitting right. But I still have all kinds of apple stuff from the last couple of years, so I didn't do nothing with them this year. So we have a lot of apples.
Brenda.
And gonna go visit them, and they're gonna give us some chickens. He's trying to get his chicken squad down to just 2 breeds that he wants to keep. And then, so he's given us some of his oddball chickens so that he can get down to where he's just got 2 breeds. One of them is Jubilee Orpingtons that he's keeping. I can't remember the name of the other one, but the Jubilee Orpingtons are beautiful. And he's got hens and roosters of each one.
Ain't happening, Jan.
I'll have a luggage cart title to reclaim next year.
Ain't happening.
Watch out, I'm getting in shape.
Ain't gonna happen.
She's
Well,
gonna practice. That's why she's not coming. She's gonna practice.
Yeah, she better be practicing because
Hello?
that cow, she's gonna have her hands full.
Be in us Odyssey.
No, the actual cow, you
Hello.
might not have that big of a problem.
Hey,
one I
Brenda
had
Duncan. There's Brenda Duncan.
He was a young steer. He was a handful.
She said, whatever.
He was a handful. He about killed me more than once.
So let's see. I haven't seen Kathy come in. Kathy Living Miracle Homestead is coming, and she brought a couple last year or a year before. She brought these sugar apples, and she lives in Florida and got all these wonderful fruit trees. And last year, or a year before, she brought these sugar apples. I had never had them before.
Then that's the reason why we ended up having to make
But they break off in
another
pieces.
video on it because she was down to just a few.
Yeah. So anyway, these sugar apples break off in pieces, and they are absolutely delicious. And she just done a video on that. So if you haven't seen that, go check that out, because those sugar apples, I don't know if they just grow down there, but she lives in Florida, so she has all kinds of fruit trees and amazing fruit trees. And these sugar apples just amazed me. I'd never seen anything like it. And it's not like a whole apple. It's round, but it breaks off in little pieces. It's crazy. Hey, Anne Marie. Let's see. I missed somebody.
Real gentle at night till you tip them over.
So Anne Marie is a member. And so Anne Marie at Big Dreams Tiny Budget can have some different emojis than anybody else. And we'll get a newsletter. She will get a newsletter, her and the other. I think we have 7 now members, and they will get a newsletter at the first of each month from us. And some of my newsletters have little gifts in them. And
hey, Kirsty,
try to shout them out at the first or somewhere through video. Anne-Marie, did you see that at the end of the soap video, he started it. It was the soap making video we just put out. There was a part 1 and a part 2 that was so long. And at the end of that part 1,
these chiggers are lasting a long time.
I had the member names go across there. So I've just been putting member names here and there at the first of a video or last of a video, or I'm trying to figure out how to have them scroll, but I hadn't figured that one out yet. I've got to do some research. Are they like Honeycrisp apples in flavor? Are you talking the sugar apples? I don't know. They have a very unique flavor. But they're round, but they are come off in little sections instead of a whole apple. It just comes off in. I'm trying to think of how to describe that. It
like an orange.
Peels apart, kind of maybe like an orange.
That ain't no apple.
They come off in sections. I can't explain it.
That was the one y'all wasn't supposed to eat in the Garden of Eden.
Maybe. Maybe.
That's what that is.
Let's see. So did I miss anything? Love Honeycrisp apples. Well, now ours are Gala.
No.
They're good too, though. Our little Galas are really good. And we had quite some big ones last year, and this year they got pretty big.
There's some big ones out there.
For Gala apples, they were pretty big. But then these sugar apples are just totally different than an apple, really. But it's called sugar apples. Go check out her. You just have to see it. It's amazing to me. Anyway,
just like all grand cherries.
My favorite.
They ain't no cherries.
Okay. No.
All right. That ain't no real apple.
I need to pick our apples. Yeah, well, we've got a bunch more we need to pick too.
Mm-hmm.
But I was trying to get the kids to come get them for the grandkids, and only one of the kids come and got any. So there's still plenty. But
hey, Josh.
Holland and Lily, we bring them some, and I've got a few over here. I've ate a couple of them. I love them. They're delicious, but I'm supposed to be on low carb, which that's a good carb, but I'm supposed to be on low carb, high protein.
Just eat real food.
Hush.
Just eat real food.
Hush.
That's it.
Skinner Farms. Hey, Josh.
Don't eat no bologna.
Mary Beth. I missed Mary Beth. Mary Beth Smith. Hey. All right. So let's see. What else? Let me look at my list here. Etsy. We got our Etsy up and running, and I got a few products on there. I'm working on some other products, but I had to get labels made. So as soon as my labels come in, it actually said they were coming in today, but they didn't come in today. But when my labels come
Yeah,
in,
there's a few people coming,
I'll have some more products.
but I don't think there's
on the
going to be a
Etsy.
whole lot of people this year.
It's
There's a
not
lot of
sounding,
people.
yeah,
A lot of people's not going to make it this
yeah.
year.
A lot of people said they weren't going to make it. And we about half of
Yeah,
the
I would-
people from last year said they weren't going to be able to make it. But then we got a couple of new ones that said they were
Yeah.
going to make it. So we just don't know. You just never know.
Hey, Holland and Lily.
We had averaged about 100 people at the picnic until last year. Last year we had 73. But this year I'm thinking it's going to be a little lower than that probably. So we just had to wait and see. There's no way
Yeah.
to know. I didn't do
I mean, some people were
Event-
saying they was
the
going to
event thing. I didn't do
be
that.
able to come, and then at the last minute they wasn't going to be able to.
For Eternity Homestead, hey.
And like, we don't think Anne Marie's going to be able to make it this year.
She said she would like to, but she just didn't think it was going to work out. Oh, because of the dog. That's what it was.
Jane's not going to be able to make it.
It'd be easier to say who is going to make it because
Yeah.
there's a whole bunch that said
I
they weren't going to
know.
make it.
I know.
We have a fly.
Shoot, my mind went blank. Mac and Patty's making it. Are supposed to make it. Paul and Brenda.
Everyone who is supposed to be
make
there
it.
will be there.
Holland and Lily is going to be there.
Alex and Linda at my
Alex and
Porky
Linda,
Quarter. Kathy.
Kathy, Mary,
Money Pit
Money Pit,
Homestead, and Mary Wilson. Did you say
Mary
her?
Wilson. That we know of.
That's
for
all I
sure.
can think of this minute. I just heard Jan, Anne Marie,
Yeah,
Brenda,
there's-
Stephen, and Casey.
I know there's a few more, but I can't remember exactly.
Yeah.
I know Boots and Bounty was going to come just for the
Yeah,
day,
they're not
but
going to make it now.
then now they're not going to be able to make that either. So
They were going to come for the day, but she put on
Yeah.
Facebook. I don't know when she put it on there, but on Facebook she came back on and said sorry they weren't going to make it. So yeah, we've had a lot drop out. But I've got a couple of new channels that I don't even really haven't seen before. I'm watching them now, but hadn't seen them before. One of them is Butler
just my sweet tea.
Family Homestead, and the other one I
That's
can't
My
remember.
Blue Cup Club.
But two
that we used to do.
channels
But
that I
sweet tea.
hadn't seen before came on the Facebook and said they were coming.
And the South got to have sweet tea.
I really want to make it this year, but our fund situation won't allow for it.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think
And
that's
that's
a lot of people.
understandable
I think
because-
that's how people are kind of feeling. It's everything's so high, and gas is high, and the motel's high, and we understand. We completely understand. Jerry and Susan are going. Jerry and Susan.
Let's go, Brandon.
Is that Butler? Is Jerry and Susan? Is that Butler? I watched them a lot. I didn't know who they were until they said they were coming, and then I went and subscribed to their channel, but I can't remember their
Hey, Tree
names.
Hall.
Butler. Okay, yeah. So good. I'll get to know them. I went and subscribed to their channel, but I had not seen them before until they said they were coming. I can't remember the other channel.
I mean, we're sure that
Yeah,
there's,
those that come will be fed well.
we're sure that there be more
And good times await. Yeah.
more show up that are local around here that usually
And
show
door
up that
prizes,
we
you know,
don't
we've
normally
got-
don't even
I
say
think-
they'll show up, but they do anyhow.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. I think everybody that's coming has said they're bringing door prizes, so we should have plenty of door prizes, and I'm getting door prizes.
Well, I might with a
And-
door prize this year.
Linda Renner, I haven't seen her comment tonight, but Linda Renner gave me some money to help out with supplies and door prizes for the picnic. And so I bought a few supplies with it, and I'm going to use the rest of it and get a few door prizes from her. And then I've got a few I'm going to give. And so we should have good door prizes and food. He's making his pulled pork, which is always good, and seed swap. So anybody that is coming, bring seeds for seed swap.
Talking about cooking one or two his own self. So
lazy days ahead. I don't remember. Utter Chaos Hobby Farm. They always come. Is her? Do you know? Have you talked to her? Do you know if her mom's coming with her? They're always fun. Brenda's bringing door prizes. Holland's bringing two. I think he's talking about pork.
No, Holland, you can't.
Door prizes. I don't know.
You can't bring
anyway.
Lily
It'll be a good time
prizes.
if anybody can make it. If you're anywhere near, or if you can get away.
Yes, her mom is
and everybody stays at a certain motel. All of that information. The motel is given a little bit of a discount for Heartland homesteaders, but you have to call the motel direct and tell them you're with the Heartland homesteaders, and they will give you a little discount. And that is Quality in Calvert City, but you have to call the hotel direct. And Brenda has put that information on the Facebook page for us. She's already got her room. Mac and Patty's already got their room. My butt and Lily's butt. Two butts. Oh, he's funny. Can't wait to see y'all tomorrow. We always have a wonderful time at Higgs Rock Farm, let me tell you. I so love talking to Miss Lily. I love sitting and talking to Miss Lily. She just,
it gives me and Holland time to do stuff.
That's fine. That's fine. Y'all go y'all's way, we go our way. And that's fine with me. It's going to be a hot one. It was a hot one today, let me tell you. I went to Paducah with my daughter.
It'll be as hot as next week.
I went to Paducah with my daughter today, spent all day in Paducah running around shopping and stuff. And every time we went out of a store, it was just yuck.
That's because we had really nice cool weather. And then
yeah, we weren't used to it because we had cool weather and it spoiled us.
Yeah, it's my hair looks like hotter. It does too because it was hot out today. So
anyway,
I'm having a bad hair day.
I don't know if Holland was on here when we showed his apples. His honey. He's getting apples and 2 jars of honey.
You did show us honey.
The honey's over there. You probably couldn't see it from there, but
he don't need to see no honey.
He wanted some local honey. And,
he's already married. He don't need to see no other honey.
He wanted some local honey, so I'm taking him some honey. We're supposed to have several days close to 100 degrees next week. Yeah. Here too. Well, you're not that far from us, so.
No. No, Christmas, what, hour and a half?
Something like that. I wished Christy could come. I wished Linda Chandler could come. I wished everybody could come. But some are not that far and still can't come. So it's kind of sucks.
Yeah.
But
it is what it is. I mean, I understand.
There's the phone number if anybody does want to call the motel and get a room. And if you're close enough, you can just come up for the day and eat with us and get door prizes. We're doing, hopefully there's going to be a lot of door prizes. We do 1 door prize per person. So you'll get a ticket when you get there. And then 1 door prize per person. So hopefully it spreads out and gives more people a door prize that way. And seed swap. Hopefully everybody will bring seeds. We're bringing some seeds, and anyway, we used to get some free seeds to give away from Baker's Creek, but they quit doing that. I don't know if they quit doing that for everybody, but they're doing it for us. My shirt, y'all, my shirt's about to drive me nuts.
Well,
It
if you
feels crooked. I feel like I need to.
well, if you put it on
I don't know.
that side, your tag's in the front.
No, it ain't. It's not. It just feels funny. I guess because I'm leaning. I guess I'm leaning. It's making my. I don't have enough shoulder on this side. This side don't have enough shoulder anymore. That's where my 19 pounds went. I lost 19 pounds. I think I lost it all right here in this shoulder.
Yeah, Mr. Willie. I need to say something right now.
Yeah, he would say something, wouldn't he? Good thing he ain't on here. He'd say something.
Come on, Miss.
Jackson,
No, you
Tennessee is hotter than us lately. Was grateful for that little cool spell. Oh,
I knew he had to be
There
in
he
here. I
is.
just had to bring him out of the woodworks.
no, he wasn't here. He
Yeah,
just
he
came
was.
in. No, he wasn't. He just came
Yeah,
in.
he had to
He
be
has
in
no
there.
clue that we were just
Come
talking
on,
about
Mr.
him.
Willie. You heard what I said.
He does not know that we were just talking about him.
Mhm.
Have you talked to the hotel about the conference room? No, I have not. No, I have not. So you might want to call and ask about that. And I'll leave it on you. He heard his name. All right.
Yeah.
He heard his name.
Yeah, Mr. Willie, he like Beetlejuice. You say it enough 3 times and he
I
pops
guess that's
up.
what happened. Is that what happened? We said his name too many times and he popped up. I reckon that's what happened. So anyway.
Hmm.
Well,
So already lost
so
train of thought.
I've been making tinctures. I've been making quite a few tinctures because I had a lot of herbs this year, and a lot of times I cut them and dry them and make teas. And so I make teas and tinctures and, whatever. Some things I make an oil, like a salve with. But I got to thinking about this, and I had thought about this before I done it.
Better get me started
Hey,
on this.
that's my list. It's on my list.
What?
RFK Jr.
Oh,
It's
okay.
on my list. So give me.
Well, you're going to get me started on it anyhow without
Okay,
even trying
now.
to get me started on anything.
What do you think about it? For head of the CIA? No. There's a better spot for him. Anyway, I lost the train of thought.
Mhm.
Oh, so I was thinking about this, and I'd already told Lee that I thought tinctures was a much better idea because they last longer, because they last for a long time. They'll last 10 years, where when you do dried herbs for tea, and I still want to have dried herbs for tea, but when you do dried herbs for tea, they only last maybe 2 years at the most. They don't last good. And then they start losing their medicinal, you can still use them, but they start losing their medicinal properties. So I feel like tinctures are a better way to go. And then salves too. Salves don't hold real good, but I still make salves anyway because I need them. And I still make tea because I
She's
like to
talking
drink
right
it.
now.
But I'm making a whole lot more tinctures because they last so long and you can do so much with them. Well, I've been studying my books and watching, really trying to study up on my herbs. And we're more wild plant people. We know a lot about the wild plants and stuff, and we foraging and all, but I love to do the herbs too, and I grow herbs. So I've been really studying them up, and I was watching this guy talk about doing your tinctures in spray bottles because you can just spray them on your skin and it works just as good as taking it internally, almost as good as taking it internally. So anyway, so I'm excited about that, and I start making a whole lot more tinctures. Well, meantime, I watched a video that was talking about the grape leaves and how good the grape leaves are
See,
for you.
Mr. Willie, I can't even say that.
Hang on.
So,
And the grape leaves, and we have grapes, and they're any grape leaves, don't matter what kind. We have Concord grapes, and they are good for gut health, heart health, anti-inflammatory, headaches, fever, even hepatitis, which is liver problems, and all that. I made a grape leaf tincture this year, and I'm excited about that because that's something new for us, for me, for us. Anyway, okay, so I'm excited about grape leaf tincture.
I'm sure Mr. Willie's excited about his new dryer too. that I
My
was
church
trying
got
to tell
together
him,
and bought me a brand new dryer because
That's
my old
awesome.
dryer died.
But I couldn't get that in.
Hey, Money Pit,
Because-
hey, Lisa, can't wait to see
You know how
y'all.
she does, Mr. Willie.
What a blessing, yeah. Tincture lasts much longer. I bought that pharmacy book this week. Which one? Did you buy the Green Pharmacy? That's my all-time favorite book, The Green Pharmacy by James Duke. My favorite one. I made an elderberry tincture this year. We know you love
That's
herb.
fine. It's fine. You're a little late.
Love my herb.
But
Um,
yeah, at least you're earlier though.
all our herbs are brown now. Terrible heat and drought. We are in danger. Grape leaves are supposed to help pick crispy. I've seen that, heard that before. Some of these natural remedies work better than pharmaceuticals without the bad side effects. Yep.
And the grapes can make
Joe.
some really good wine too.
Yes, The Green Pharmacy.
another
You will
one.
love that book. That book, you will love it. It doesn't just have herbs he does spices and foods, and he'll do it like it'll be a problem, like whatever. I'm just trying to think of something. Whatever. Gout. Just an ailment, the ailment. And then he tells you all different kinds of things that are good for that ailment. And it might be spices and herbs and foods and different things. And that's what I like about it. It's not just herbs. It's not just one thing. Anyway.
What about
It's so dry here. Chickens are enjoying the dust baths. We have the Green Pharmacy book. Yes, I love that book. I bought that book for all of my kids, all of my daughters. I have 5 daughters. I bought all of them one for Christmas a couple of years ago because that's my favorite go-to book. I just made some crab apple jelly. That sounds good. Yeah, that sounds good. I have comfrey salve that has gone completely sticky. Can it be revived? Sticky? I'm trying to think of why it goes sticky. Normally, like my salves, if they go bad, it's because the smell. But I tell you what I do, and it's been really helping. I learned to put vitamin E oil in when I'm making my salve, and that helps it preserve better. But I've never had one go sticky. I've only had them smell bad. Like
actually she did, Mr. Willie.
I don't know about sticky. That's kind of.
She actually did cook tonight.
I don't know about the sticky. So happy for people like you that know so much about plants for health. Share it with us. Well,
mashed potatoes and black-eyed peas.
But you know what? It's so easy to learn, and there's so much out there to learn with. When I really I know I've been kind of growing up with it. My dad done wild plants, not herbs. He done wild plants. That's kind of why I know more about wild plants.
We definitely understand about having grandkids.
But now that I'm kind of studying herbs, there's lots and lots of free information. Just go online and start watching for it. And not just videos. Some of those people in their video description will have links for printouts and just all kinds of other information, anyway. And I have tons of books, and I do like to read. I like to read. I'm okay. Some people are not, but I am okay with reading a book and studying it on my own.
Okay.
I do that because I like to read, so I will read a book and study it on my own and learn as well that way as I do watching a video. So
If I read, I gotta reread and then reread again and then reread again. And
hey,
then I still don't
Susan.
remember what I read.
Susan at Herb and Bucket Homestead is a member, and so she has access to emojis that not everybody has down there. And we appreciate her. Let's see. I've been liking videos. Thank you. Comfrey amazing.
Pardon me.
Cindy sprained her ankle, black and blue. Used the Comfrey salve, and it was so much better the next morning. I have Comfrey salve, but I made some. But I also had bought some through the Patriot Nurse. I bought this kit that had Dr. Christopher's stuff in it, and even though I had made some Comfrey salve, I used. I had a rotator. I fell. If y'all remember, if anybody remembers, I fell twice at the first of the year, and
up the steps,
my rotator cuff was
and
messed
off
up.
the sidewalk.
But I didn't go to the doctor, and until later. But I started using the Comfrey salve. Now I used his at first. I ran out of it, and then I used mine. So I had Dr. Christopher's Comfrey salve, and I was rubbing it all over
That's fine, Linda. At least you're in here.
that shoulder. And that's not why my shoulder's leaning. It might be. Anyway, I was rubbing it all over that shoulder.
I was gonna say, 'cause
Morning and night.
It ain't
I mean,
because you
a
let me
couple of-
lean on that shoulder.
A couple of times a day. Oh boy. A couple of times a day I was rubbing Comfrey salve on it until I ran out of his, and then I started using mine. And it took it took a good month or more before it finally completely quit hurting, but it did quit. I didn't have to go to the doctor. I didn't have to have nothing done. And I know it was whatever you call it, pulled rotator cuff. I know it was. Anyway, the stuff is good for all kinds of things, but that definitely is one I could say. There's the emojis.
Back into place.
Thank you, Anne Marie. Okay, so that emoji, the first one there is the little fiddle player for I don't care. And then the Patriot, and then the whatever, and then the blue cup, and then the laughing. It don't really look like a laughing emoji on there. It looks little and you can't tell what it is, but it's a laughing.
Yeah, but how did they get my blue cup on there?
I need to pick up a dog pill at the vet. I stopped at Food Giant and got my supper. I like my books.
Dang, I'm
I
getting
have
famous
a
again
library
with my blue
full.
cup.
I know you do, Brenda. Sorry I'm late. Was feeding all the freeloaders.
Well, tell Paul I said, hey,
uh,
can't wait to see him at the picnic here in a
What did I
couple of
say?
weeks.
What I said. I had a torn rotator cuff,
Yeah, I still wear them.
and
Well,
yeah.
I think the last one that
I
he
know
got
I
me
did.
before this one here, it finally went.
I'm much
Or
more
it
like
so
a
long it went
Comfrey
to tread,
poultice
so
than the salve.
you had to go bye-bye.
Well, this was at the first of the year, and I didn't have any fresh Comfrey. But
Now this one that I still got.
yeah, that would have been good. I didn't have any
wear it all the
fresh.
time.
I had to use what I had.
Not all the time, but
Lee Paulson.
you understand what I'm saying.
Reading. Hey, Alfonso. Hope y'all are having a blessed day. I like using Comfrey in a poultice. I freeze some, so I have it in winter.
Hopefully you're having a blessed day too.
Hadn't thought about that, Joe. I want to know why the blue cup emoji is empty. How big is your mailbox? Do you know if I would fit if I shipped myself out to you in a big old crate? No,
No, it wouldn't fit.
our mailbox is not very big. Our mailbox
No.
is not very big.
No, it ain't that big.
Okay. So, I guess, let me make sure we're at the end of, what's that? So my daughter, I know I told everybody, and if you were on here, about we had the 17 rabbits that we had butcher and put in the freezer.
Exactly,
And-
Miss Shirley, because she's right-handed and she keeps hitting me with that right arm all the time. She's throwing that shoulder out.
My daughter and her family came over and we butchered those 17 rabbits and split them. And they turned right around and just had 11. So now she's got 11 rabbits. So we're going to do the same thing, help each other with them and split them. So we're going to have a lot of rabbit. I had a partially torn rotator cuff. I'm glad it wasn't torn in two. Well, this might not have been torn in two. It might have been partially, but it was bad. I couldn't hardly lift. I couldn't hardly lift my arm.
Well, I'll tell you one
It was
thing,
bad.
I got more chiggers.
And I probably should have went to the doctor, but I hate going to the doctor. So I kept putting it off, and I knew about the comfrey, and I knew I had plenty of it. But I went ahead, like I said, and used this Dr. Christopher's that I had already bought. Used it first. And I rubbed it on there twice today, and about a month. And it's fine. So, man, I hate to talk about politics on here.
We can't get by with.
But I gotta say, I just have to tell y'all a
Shipping.
story about this, maybe real quick. Rather have an abscess tooth. It was bad, and at night, if you've ever had a torn rotator cuff, it's worse at night when you lay down. It's miserable.
I don't know what
miserable then.
what them rabbits was they processed a couple weekends ago, but there was a bunch of them.
I wonder if the comfrey salve will help my messed up ankle. Probably. I mean, it's good. It's healing. It's free healing, and it heals muscle and bone. And the thing is, it heals all the way down to the bone. They say.
And you talk about rabbits, Mr. Willie, her daughter and son-in-law, because we got them started in rabbits, and they went on ahead and bred their rabbit again, and they had 11
I just told
the
that.
other day. Did you?
I just said that.
No, you didn't.
I just did.
When?
Did I not just tell that? Y'all tell him. I just told that. Because when I do that to him, he says, well, you don't listen to nothing I say. He didn't listen to nothing I said because I just told that. Yep, I did. Y'all tell it. Come on, everybody. You know I just told that story.
If you did, it's because you was rambling on over something so long that I just
You know I did too, Mr. Willie. You better stop.
that
I
I
need
was
to be
trying to
dipped in
I
it.
was trying to get something out over what you were saying because you
I
was
know.
rambling on so long
Yeah,
to
you were talking to
answer
Mr. Willie.
somebody else.
You were talking to your buddy, Mr. Willie, there.
Well, me and Mr. Willie go way back.
Oh, so yeah, I need to be dipped in it too. So I am, but I have to bring this up because I knew what was going on with RFK Jr. I kind of like him. I mean, I'm full Republican, but I kind of like him. I kind of like him. I like some of the things he said.
You know better than that.
My dad was a die-hard Democrat. My dad was, there was no way he was voting for anybody else. He was a die-hard Democrat. And, but I think he would have give it up by now. But I think he would have liked RFK Jr. I think he would really like him.
Come on, Linda, you can get involved in it.
So anyway, I had heard that he was going to stop and support Trump. So, and I hadn't been getting all involved in all that lately. I done kind of, whatever, fizzled it all out because it's so much. You get tired of it all. And I'd kind of done got tired of it all. But I knew he was going to do this. So just today, I didn't watch it when it happened. I think it happened yesterday that he gave this speech. And I didn't watch it till today. But I was watching it today. And when he was talking about how the Democrat Party has changed, and he was talking about how the Democrat Party used to be way back when his uncle and his dad were up there, were there. They both got assassinated. But the speech was really good. I started crying, and here's why. It brought tears to my eyes because my dad would have loved that. I think my dad would have done gave up on the Democratic Party, but he would have loved that speech because he was talking about how it used to be and then how it's changed, and now it's behind Trump because of how the Democratic Party has completely changed. And it was a really good speech, but my daddy would have loved it. So it brought tears to my eyes because I was like, oh, my daddy will be all about that. Anyway, so that's all I'm going to say about it. We're not going to argue or anything, but I thought it was pretty cool. And just that it brought tears to my eyes, made me think of my daddy. Anyway, let me back up here. I feel like a kid in the middle of a dad's discussion. No, not getting in the middle of that. I think most of us need it. My family was Democrat in the old days. Remember the Trojan horse, pray for discernment. I watched RFK speech too. My opinion only, any Kennedy that bucks the system has an accident. It used to be Republicans were the rich guys. Yeah. I know a blind person here in Colorado who wanted to run for president, which he would make a new law that it would criminalize those who discriminates and violates ADA laws. I know who I'm voting for, so I'm ignoring most of it. Yeah, that's how I kind of gotten to the point where it's like I don't even watch it anymore because the only hope we have is Proverbs 21:1. The king's heart is like channels of water in the hand of the Lord. He turns it where he pleases. Well, so anyway, that's my mom was Republican and my dad was Democrat. Listen, seriously, she was totally right and was totally left. Back in the day when the left wasn't so bad.
Well, you know what?
But he would have liked that speech.
Kind of like with us. You're always right and I'm always wrong.
Y'all heard it. Y'all heard it here. You heard it here, no. Mr. Willie. You heard it, Mr. Willie.
No, that ain't what it is, though. But in your mind, that's what it is. So.
Mm-hmm. Right. Mr. Willie said, I'm voting President Lee because he is the honest person. He's the president. Right. Oh, me. My dad was, I think they called them Yellow Dog Democrats. I always called my dad Die Democrat. I don't know. Record that. Yeah, it's recorded. It's recorded. I'm going to take that little piece out.
I don't care what you do with it. I'll show you where you put it. Because you ain't always right.
I can edit.
That's what you think you are. But
I can edit. You can't. I can cut that little piece out and play it on every video.
I don't care what you do with that. And then when you want your shed finished out there, I'll say, here you go, since you know everything right. Here's everything you need to finish it with. Go with it.
We better not go there because I can't do it.
Yeah.
Anne-Marie could. Anne-Marie could do it. That fly is driving me nuts.
What?
Anne-Marie could finish my shed. I can't. Poor Lee. Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
Poor Lee.
Poor Lee. Here we go.
I
We're
can't.
fixing to get this thing back on the roll again. Fixing to be President Lee and poor Lee again.
Daddy was Democrat and Mom Republican. No discussing politics in our house. Yeah, that's kind of how it was there. But they did every once in a while. And when they did, phew, they would get into it, but then they knew they had to just shut up and leave it because nobody was budging. Nope, Anne Marie is plumb worn out and going to take the whole month of September off.
We can't even be on the stage,
This
same
fly.
page without
Oh my gosh.
having to shut up and go away.
If I become a Republican, would Teresa like me? Maybe. Yeah, sure. But are you going to become Republican just so I like you, Mr. Willie? Lee, I just laughed so hard. I woke up the cat. He lives across the road. Oh.
I don't know what I said to make her laugh that hard.
My mom wouldn't tell Daddy who she voted for.
Well, it don't matter, Mr. Willie, if Teresa likes you or not. I still like you. I love you, man.
Well, that's why.
What?
Because he takes up for you.
It's
Let's
what we
see.
do.
Well,
We're men.
luckily, I think we got through all of
Men
my
got to stick together.
list. Yep, we got through all my list. Yay.
And guess what?
Right at time.
Oh,
7 minutes.
you almost drug it out long enough.
Almost. Okay, so anyway.
Last
Okay,
week she was like Speedy
So-
Gonzales.
let's do a Q&A. Anybody
I'm
got
like, come
questions?
on,
I know
do some
Mr. Willie
more.
does.
What?
Q&A.
Q&A.
We're going to do a Q&A. Mr. Willie, you got
Are
any
you sure
questions?
you really want this?
No,
I
probably
mean,
not. You said you could tell Teresa where to put the clip of you admitting you're always wrong. Oh, yep, that was funny. It was even funnier when he said it. Some of the best
Yeah.
conversations happen after your list is done.
yeah. So say she should have run on through it real fast.
I just harvested my garden, got all my
Bell pepper.
corn, tomato, and bell pepper.
That's
I was
good.
going to say, what's a corn tomato? I never. How's the kitties? They've been great.
Yeah.
You know, I think if you were on my Tuesday live, I was talking about how Medea
They
was just getting it all
are-
over.
oh,
She's
goodness
doing better.
gracious.
She's not getting it all over. She's eating better and not getting it everywhere.
Oh, she's cleaning her own self now.
Yeah,
So
Maud's doing great. Medea's doing good too. She's just a little behind Maud.
what is one thing y'all wish could grow? The love of our country.
What is one thing y'all wish you could grow?
Oh,
He left out the you. I'm sure he
Wish.
meant you could grow. I would say watermelon because we had a hard time growing watermelon, but this year he done great with watermelon.
well,
So I can't
usually
say
do
that
good with
anymore.
watermelon. It was
Several years we did.
here I didn't because I was trying to grow a different strain of watermelon, and
Yeah.
it just didn't do good here.
So I wish we could have more of the like exotic fruit trees that Kathy has. That would be awesome. Kathy has some really wonderful fruit trees. I wish we could do here. Medea's growing up. A money tree. Good one. A money tree.
Rat dog. Is it a dog that kills rat or a rat terrier?
She calls it rat dog.
No. Because I've got a scar on my finger from a rat terrier.
Yeah. Watermelon sounds good. They were really good this year. We still got how many out there? Watermelons. Now it sounds good. Now I want watermelon. You're gonna have to go
Well,
get
I'll
one.
go get you one.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go get one.
I'll go get you. Want a big one, a little
They're
one?
really good. Little one. A little one.
You want a little one? All
Yeah.
right, I'll get you a little one.
Yeah.
I'll bring you one of them little cute
Or
ones
Rat
in
Terrier
here.
mix.
Huh.
I've seen
But
it
yeah,
on Facebook.
we was giving our dogs flea dips, and the rat terrier run in and out. So she had fleas too. So I gave her a bath first in the flea dip, took her out. And there was another dog that we had that was outside dog, and I put him in there. And I guess she didn't like it that I put him in there. And next
Wow.
thing I knew, she'd already jumped on me, and I grabbed a hold of my finger and I had it up like this, and she was dangling off of that finger there, just tearing the skin off of it. And it made me so mad, I just had to go till she fell off. It didn't hurt, but it made me mad. And then my finger, I still got a darn right there. Oh, tore across right there. Made me mad. Real mad. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do to get them off.
Would y'all ever remake the apple picking video where President Lee's tries to take off his shirt?
All I had to do was look out there and video me again today, Mr. Willie. I was out there picking them today with my shirt off.
There's most times he's got his shirt off. I have to really watch when I video, and then I have to either have him put a shirt on or not get him in the video because it's all the time.
She's afraid
It's
if
not
she shows
decent.
all
It's not
this
decent.
sexiness out there.
Oh,
then
yeah, that's
it's gonna be-
That's it.
She's afraid this channel would just take off,
That's
and
it.
then it would just be.
Yeah, that's it.
She's afraid people just be showing up down here at our house and trying to watch me out there
That's it. Sure.
doing stuff around the house with no shirt on.
Oh boy.
And next thing you know, I'd have to be
It's getting deep. What time is it?
Next thing you know, I'd have to be out there in a pair of little skin tight Speedos, and
Oh.
man, it'd be bad.
I told y'all best after the last got it B-rated. Yeah, because she doesn't want other ladies lusting after him. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's
Right.
it. That's it. Yeah.
Catch me out there picking them apples.
Sorry, but that would be what keeps me away from your house. Yeah. Yeah. I thought it doesn't bother me so bad, but you don't want to see somebody else, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care if he runs around naked. But or with no shirts, whatever. But some people don't like that. It's indecent. And I was at the store the other day. I was at the dollar store the other day, and there was some young fella in there. I'm gonna say he was probably 18, 20, something like that. And he was not appealing at all. And he didn't have no shirt on. And I went, oh, put a shirt on. And then I thought about Lee, and I thought, see?
But not everybody's built like I am. I mean, not everybody has this.
Yeah.
Like I do. I mean,
My dog pulled my shirt off in the yard when we were playing. Luckily, no neighbors were out. That Speedo would be a Speedo.
what is one thing y'all will never grow is what he was meant to say.
No, that's another question.
Oh.
That's a different question. Oh, boy, we need to go.
Probably our mentality, evidently. Or at least mine, anyway.
I know one. He cannot stand cantaloupe. He will never, ever grow cantaloupe.
I won't never grow
He
no
can't
cantaloupe.
Stand cantaloupe.
No,
He can't stand the smell of cantaloupe.
It'll make me upchuck.
So we will never grow cantaloupe. A good spouse is hard to find. I'm glad you have each other. Be right back. I need to grab my muck boots. Yep. Yes. Anyway, so
It ain't deep.
yes, I understand nobody wants to see a man with no shirt on, really. I mean, there's a time for it and a time not for it. At the beach.
Have you ever seen a man say, I don't never want to see a woman with no shirt on? No, because it don't happen. All women want to see men with no shirt on,
No,
just like man want to see a woman with no shirt on.
no,
It don't matter what they look like, they still want to see them.
no,
Yep.
no,
Say what you want to say.
no.
Yeah, you do.
You're wrong.
Say what you want to say.
I want to see.
We will have to agree to disagree on that one.
It's indecent. Okay, if you're at the beach, you see a man with no shirt on, you
It's
don't think
indecent.
as much about it. But when you're in the dollar store and this skinny kid that's not even good looking is running around in there with no shirt on, it's kind of like, oh, he needs to put a shirt on. So then I understand why I can't be showing you running around out here with no shirt on.
They don't look like it.
Oh, if I can't go shirtless, then Paul ain't going shirtless.
I mean, he might not be able to do primitive weapons and stuff to make
Amber said,
it
nope,
look
nope,
better.
nope. Oh, man. Got a spare pair. I don't care what size. Oh, man. Oh, goodness. Yeah. Anyway, so it's just something I think instilled in me from growing up. You just didn't do that, especially around my family. My grandpa was a Baptist preacher, and you didn't do anything out of line. And then my dad too. My dad wasn't a Baptist preacher, but you just didn't. You know, you took your hat off at the supper table. You didn't go around half dressed. You've done, just certain decent things, and that's just one of them to me. Are you telling me to stop my Marco videos? Yes. No. I wasn't thinking about Holland. Holland does Marco sometimes.
Now
with
I
no
will
shirt
have
on.
to. I will have to admit that, Mr. Will. That suits her.
There should be a law where people has to wear clothes that suit their body type. And men didn't come to the dinner table shirtless or wear a hat. Yep, that's right. Remember the sign, no shoes, no shirt, no service. You see that a lot. You used to see that a lot. You don't see it anymore, or we don't. I haven't seen that sign in a long time. About how
No,
long
because
ago?
we ain't got a store in Barlow beside
Well,
dollar store now.
How long ago's it been since that store up in Barlow had that sign? 10 years at least.
Yeah, he let me come in there with no shirt on.
You just did it anyway.
No, he told me, you're the only one gets to come in here like that.
You did it
That's
anyway.
because I was
you just
sexy.
did
I was
it
hot.
anyway. And he's like, okay,
Because
you're
somebody,
the only one.
no, they had somebody in there at the cash register, and they was trying to kick me out one day, and he told them, said, no, he come in like that. They was looking at all this.
Yes. So why would you do that? I mean, like, why would you do that when they have a sign?
I was here before that store was there.
Oh my goodness.
And I ain't gonna.
Okay, Mr. Willie, do you see what I deal with now?
I was here first. You ain't come in here and impose laws on me. But when I was here before they was.
Bye, Nancy. Yeah, we got to get off here. We're running 5 minutes behind. This is the best group therapy. I still see it in our area. Yep. Good night, Nancy and Anastasia. And we got to get off here too. We're running behind. We got to get in bed early. I got to get in bed early. He gets up early anyway, but I got to get in bed early so we can get up early and go to Hicks Rock Farm.
That's right.
I only see true
I
gentlemen.
think that's what we needed in the White House. Man going up in there, not afraid to show off his physique.
Mr. Willie is behind you no
Show
matter
yourself.
what you say. You could say anything and Mr. Willie would be behind you.
Be all
100%.
natural.
All right.
Telling you.
Thank y'all for being here. We appreciate you and love you and enjoy talking to you. And I hope some of y'all can come to the Heartland Homestead picnic if you can at all. And
That's right.
we will see you. I'll be on Tuesday Wednesday at 11 Central. I'll be on live. And then hopefully we'll be back on next Friday. And I've got several videos that I've already kind of worked on that's going to be coming out. And I appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all. Tell them you play for Team
bad hair
Skin.
now.
Me too.
I don't know what you done to me.
Oh, big hugs and big love. Thanks for the laughs. All right. Thank y'all. We're going to end
See
this.
y'all. Good night.
Good night.
God
Hey,
bless.
Linda was on there.
Yeah.
All right.
I said hi to her a while ago.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Yeah,
Okay.
you don't see a lot of things. I see them. I see them all.
Good night. y'all.
See ya.
I'm gonna go beat him, Mr. Willie.
See, I seen that one coming too.